What is poppin', y'all? We back with another episode of the Squid Game. Where are they at now? Podcast where we talk to former players and see what they've been up to since the game has been wrapped up and finished. At least aired, finished, I'd say. This next player we got on the pod, man, this man went out in a blaze of glory. He went out and all you saw was dead body laying on the ground and just red popping all over, man. But I can say that this player is highly respected. He's highly admired. He goes MIA sometimes, but it's okay because we were able to track him down and find him today just for y'all. And without further introduction, we gonna get in my man with the plan, Mr. Player 404, Ned Swartz. What's poppin', man? What's poppin'?
What's up? What's good? How's it going?
Oh, we blessed over here, man. We blessed. You like the intro?
Yeah, I love that. That was great.
He's alive, y'all. He's alive.
Alive. I'm waiting for my Sonic. They're taking so freaking long.
Hey, man. Well, he told me he has some time, and so
Yep.
this podcast might be over by the time you get your food.
Dude, true. You're right.
So, man, what you how you doing, man? How's everything been? It's been a year since the show has finished airing. You know?
Yeah. Good. It feels like a distant memory. It's honestly like I don't even really think about it until people ask me. They're like, "Oh my gosh, like, you were on that Netflix show, right?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, like I was." But that's good. It's good that it's out of my mind now because there was some, I think, actual PTSD for a while that I think a lot of us had. So it's good that it's far behind me.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's hard to come to grips with once we finished doing it, and then when it aired, you kind of had to relive the whole thing
Yeah.
again, just like unless you was
Hmm.
Maya, then you happy, but everybody else was we
Yeah.
we going through the Hunger Games still, literally
True.
figuratively.
The
Um,
gauntlet.
so yeah, when the show was airing and whatnot, the highs, you had a million people blowing you up. Your probably Instagram was and phone was just on fire, but then it died down. How was the months or the time like after the hype was done?
Yeah, that was fine with me that the hype was done. I feel like I'm a pretty private person, and so the show lucked out with me not winning because I think if I won, I think I would have deleted all my socials and just like gone dark. So that would have sucked for them. Um, so yeah, my Instagram's private. I don't love attention, so it was good that it died down. I'm kind of happy I don't have to talk about it anymore.
Did you get any like what's the craziest message that you got from someone, like a fan or family or anyone?
Um, I mean, I didn't get a lot of. I mean, I was barely on the show, which was fine. Um, so I didn't get a whole lot of. I did get some random like DMs from like South American people. It was like that was a lot of South American people. I don't know why. It's really
Really?
interesting. Yeah, but I had some friends come out of the woodworks that I haven't talked to in years and be like, "Oh my gosh, like I saw you on this." So that was cool, and I've been able to reconnect with some people, so that was good. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that's always great, get back with some people and I'm sure you had some things to talk with at Thanksgiving as well. I'm sure that got brought up, did it not?
Oh yeah, it got brought up. It was a lot of fun. Before the show actually came out, speculating like with my family about like like what was gonna be aired. As it turns out, nothing. So I had fears that I was gonna be like a villain or something, but they didn't even show
A
me at all. So
villain.
that's
Why
that's a good
why
thing.
do you think
Yeah,
you would have been why do you think you would have been a villain?
because our like I think my whole alliance was kind of shocked that we were like shafted in screen time because I felt like we had a pretty big impact on the game. I think we all felt that way. Um, and there was a lot of drama between us and other groups, and a lot of people didn't like us because we were like obviously clicky, and people were like talking bad about us. One second, my food's here.
Let me get his food real quick. Shout out Sonic, man. If
Yes,
you watching this
I
video,
did.
make sure
Thank you
to
so much.
give me a follow and
Appreciate it.
subscribe to the pod and
Thank you, you too.
'cause I love Sonic as well.
Yes, I'm gonna stay here and eat it so I don't have to drive.
Cool, wonderful. I love that. We want to be arrive alive. I'm always with that
Yep.
movement.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, definitely. I
Delicious.
wish I could have seen more from y'all in your little clique per
Yeah.
se.
Yeah.
Speaking of your clique, is there anyone from the show? Who are the people from the show that you keep up with the most?
Yeah, the corner we keep up decently. We talk like we used to talk every day, but now it's been so long since the show, so we talk every like week or so. We'll say something. So I keep up with them. There's a lot of just like random people that I've kept up with through Instagram. People I've become friends with like since the show that I didn't really get to know that well on the show. Um,
Well, we need names.
yeah, Dr. Cat. She's great. I don't know if she got any screen time. She got out in Dalgona. Um, I think was it no, she got a battleship. Yep, that massacre. Um, but she and I went and played a game of survival challenge together. It's like a spin-off thing of Survivor. So we went and played that in Illinois this summer. So that was really cool and it was great to see her. I had to vote her out. Unfortunately, it hurt my heart.
What? Oh.
I know. I didn't
Wow.
want to. I
So
was
this
put in a
so
position where I had to.
you had to, so you didn't have a choice. Like it was her or
Okay.
vote for yourself.
Well, it was basically like we got swapped onto a tribe together. There are only five of us on this team. And I thought me, Kat, and this other guy were gonna vote another girl out. But then at tribal, the guy that I thought was voting with us looked at me and said, "It's Kat." And I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And so I'm not gonna like be the one person that goes against the grain and makes enemies. And so I voted her out because there's nothing I can do at that point.
You
Oh,
could have
I hope she
persuaded
forgives me.
you could have persuaded him to maybe go a different direction. Maybe, hey,
Dude,
let's
I tried so hard. I tried so hard all day, and then but like at tribal, there was no time to change anyone's mind. So
so is
it
she
is
mad
what
at
it
you?
is. I don't think she was mad at me. I hope we've talked it out since then. So
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, dang, is there somewhere we could watch this Survivor Challenge, or we can't watch it?
yeah, it's on YouTube. Like the live streams are on YouTube. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what YouTube channel is this? What do we type in to find it?
Survival challenge.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Okay. Look out for Mr. Ned on Survival Challenge. Can you tell us if you won or not? Or
I got fourth out of 25, so I was pretty proud.
oh wow,
Yeah,
congratulations. Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Thank you, thank you.
404. That's just your lucky number.
I guess so, or unlucky.
Well, that's one of my favorite numbers. That might be my favorite number, So,
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
you're welcome. Uh, but that was my high school football number actually too. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Four? Nice.
So, yeah, that's cool. You get to keep up with her and whatnot. That's excellent.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I know you kind of be doing your own thing, but
Yeah,
that's
I am kind of disconnected.
it's okay. I'm gonna throw some hot shots, for just friendly banter.
It's okay. It's fair. I'm hard to reach.
But it's
It's
all
a
love. It's
fault.
all love.
Fault.
I do it to everybody. I give everyone a hard time, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I would never do it out of malice. I do it out of
Yeah,
love.
for sure. Of course. Of
That's
course.
excellent. That's excellent. So,
Yeah, I mean.
do you plan on watching Squid Game the real season two?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I love the show. I watched the first one like before there was any hype about it. I like saw it pop up and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I watched it and then it blew up. So I love the show. I'm really excited to see the games they come up with. There's one that looks like it's like a merry-go-round, like carousel type thing. That looks cool. I would love to see that on the challenge, like that season two. That would be really dope. Um, so hopefully we get that. I got a friend who's applying or who applied for season two of the challenge, and he's like gone through interviews and stuff, and so I think he's just like waiting to hear if he got it. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, definitely. The process is they'll amp it up at the very end and push people through.
Yep,
So he probably won't know until maybe like 2 weeks before he's about to leave. Which,
literally, yeah.
speaking of season two, would you do another season of Squid Game, the challenge?
I think I would do it. You know, I'm very, I'm in it for the money and for the plot. You know, I I don't care that much about being on TV, which is why I wasn't on TV because I was boring and I didn't cause any drama or start fights. Um, I want to win the $5 million, and I would love to be on season two just like for the fun memories, but like I didn't even apply because I didn't think it was worth it. Like I'm not one of the people they would want back if they wanted anyone back from season one, so I didn't even try. But I'm salty that I got out of the game right before I could start being a douchebag to people because I was gonna go off the rails and like cause some chaos.
Were you? I
I
can't picture that
was.
from you. I just can't. Like, I just really can't.
Hmm. I was gonna be smiling while I did it, but you never would have seen me rolling the dice for someone else. That's so dumb. No, I would be kicking everyone out.
I think you would have though, because you
Yeah.
said you don't want to succumb. You succumb to peer pressure, just like you said in your survival challenge. You voted her off because you couldn't go against the people. You would have been going against the people in that segment.
Yes, but in at that case, like Squid Game is a very different game. Like at Final 12, you don't need to have like a kumbaya session. Like all those people were like, "Dang it, I got a six, I'm out." Like what the heck? You have a 1 in 12 shot at $5 million, and you're happy about getting out. Like, no, screw y'all. I would have turned into a villain. Like, man, the public would have hated me.
Man, we missed out on Ned the villain. I can't
I
picture
know.
it, but I really wanted it to be a reality in another universe, though. But
Another universe.
maybe season two, you might see him on. Hopefully, producers watching this, y'all need to put this
I
man on
know.
the show because he has
Hit me
another
up.
side to him.
Hit me up.
He's like, what's it called? What's the person that has two sides to him? Doc Jekyll and Hyde. You like Jekyll and
Devin
Hyde,
Harp.
right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a good one.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna call him Ned and Fred.
Fred. Fred is my evil side. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, ready to see Fred come out. Well,
Uh-huh.
so
Hmm.
looking at the show, back at the show, is there anything that, a lot of people have a lot of positives to take away from it? They made friends, had a good time, etc. Is there any negatives that came out of the show on your end? Like that you just weren't fond of, either like an edit or how things turned out afterwards or how people are acting, like anything?
My roommate just tracked me down. What's up?
I literally sorry. Are you on a podcast right now?
Yeah.
What's popping, man?
My bad.
He has my location. I think he just came to me. It's so
How
freaking
does
funny.
he have your location and he found you in the middle of nowhere?
We're both coming back from the same place. We went to a football game this weekend. Now we're driving back home.
Oh,
So
you went to the game, huh?
that was so unfortunate.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know. I'm salty. I'm salty. But what was your question? Sorry about
Uh,
that.
it's okay. It's okay. Is there anything negative that came out of like that? A lot of people talk about the positives. Is there anything negative that kind of came out of the show on your end? Whether it was like something that
Hmm.
you said that didn't get aired, or the way some people were acting out of the show rather than in the
Hmm.
show, like anything.
That's a really good question. Um, I don't know if there's any negatives really. Um, I think I got along better with some people in the show than out of the show, and vice versa. Like you don't really think about it, but you're kind of a different person in there. Like whether you want to be or not, like you're kind of isolated from your hobbies, your normal routine. You're you're kind of forced to be a different kind of person. And I think you learn after the show, like, oh, these people that I got along with great in the show, we actually have like nothing in common. We don't have any interests in common. Um, and like when normal life hits, it's just like, oh, we don't actually get along as well as we thought we would. Um, and it's the opposite as well, where you get out and you're like, oh, like this person that I never even interacted with because they were like sleeping the whole time, like we're actually super similar and can be friends. So, but that's not really a negative. That's just something you learn after the fact.
Yeah, no, definitely. I 100% agree with that. There's
Yeah.
some folks who I was in there and we was tight, and then it just don't resonate outside. And some people who I didn't really speak to that much, and now we're really
Mhm.
cool. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
for
some,
sure.
I was cool in there, and I'm cool outside. So it's kind of. all the different directions and whatnot.
Yep. Yep.
So with everything, you mentioned you like survive. You did the Survivor Challenge. Would you be interested in doing a real Survivor season?
Oh yeah. I apply every year, and this year I got a call back. I was
Oh,
really excited, but she asked me about Squid Game, and she wanted to know how like visible I was on it. I was like, you've seen me like in a little bit, but I'm really not visible. And then I never heard back, and so I'm really I fear that being on Squid Game hurt my chances of being on Survivor, even though I literally like wasn't on Squid Game.
yeah. I say yes and no. I'd say, look, it was. I don't want to say hurt because if you weren't like that visible, nobody's gonna remember you like on the you're on Survivor like, oh my gosh, you're that guy from Squid Game. Like,
Right.
unless you were one of 10, 12 people
Mm-hmm.
that people actually remember, because that show is
Yeah.
like a distant memory of most people's minds of like remembering.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I don't think that. I just think when you watch the seasons, I don't watch a ton, but when I do, I watch the finale and I watch the first episode. And that's
Okay.
about
Yeah.
um,
Yes.
but I'd say there's archetypes that fit, and if you see, there's a lot of time. There might not be one of yours on there because it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. How
No,
would
that's
you
true.
describe your own archetype? Just curious.
Um. Well, I
You
don't
watch a lot
know.
of Survivor.
What?
Nah, because you watch a lot of Survivor, so you see the archetypes. How would you
Yeah.
describe yourself?
I mean, I think I would be shoehorned into the like. I would be shoehorned into the country boy archetype. I think. Like, I'm from Texas. I hunt. Um. There's like I feel like recently there has been like one person like that on each season, like a white guy who's like a little bit country. But I'm not country. I'm literally from inner city Houston. I just happen to have similar hobbies, I guess. And but it's kind of funny because I feel like the archetype that I would fit most into would be the like I don't know like nerd archetype, but I don't
Nerd.
think I come across that way. Like I feel like that's kind of how I would play, but I don't think I come across that way, which is why I think I'd be good at Survivor because I like feel like I'm a little more personal than that. But
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think I put you. I mean, in an interview setting like this, I could maybe see that you put some glasses on and maybe take the hat off for
Yeah,
sure, because nerds ain't really wearing hats like that.
yeah, true.
Archetype nerds.
Yeah,
But maybe I
no, I
think
agree.
maybe Survivor, they like you to fit a niche. That's the thing. You got to
I think they
fit this.
do.
You got to fit this box. You can't just be
Hmm.
like a jack of all trades and be able to
Right,
like with as you're presenting until you're on the show. So I think if
exactly.
you apply and you try and fit a certain thing and give them that, then that'll
Hmm.
kind of be exactly what they need, especially if they called you back. Because if they did that, they like you and they want you in general. Like they want to know more. And so
Right.
when they're putting people in slots, they need. Oh God, it's gonna sound so bad, but they need like the black girl who's real like has a career, like a real smart black girl, like who's career
Yeah.
oriented and whatnot. They
Yeah.
need like the quirky white girl. They
Yep.
need like the jock dummy guy.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you got to find one to kind of lean into more. I know you got to hold we're more than just these archetypes that they want to put
Right.
us in, but you got to pick one and then kind of present that in your
Yep.
package. So,
Yeah.
and you have a
You're
lot to
right.
choose from, which is a good thing. So you could fit, whatever you need.
True. Just try them all out. I think I tried to kind of lean into the country one this last time, and it's the first time I've like gotten reached out to. So I think that might be one they're looking for.
Get the cowboy hat now. You got to.
Yep. I
I
did
have
put
more
that
of a
on.
twang. You don't have much of a twang, but I do. So add a little twang to your voice too.
Okay. For sure. I'll play it up a little bit.
A little bit. Like what's up? I'm Ned.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a survivor.
From Texas.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We gonna start the campaign, Ned on Survivor, man. Season
I would love
49.
to.
Next one. Yeah.
Yeah, 49. That's the one that I was in the running for, but got cut from,
Well, never know until it airs, I
sadly.
guess, or until they go off the step sale. So,
True. True.
um, cool. Well, we gonna play a little game real quick.
Okay.
You like games and whatnot, so I'm gonna
Oh,
play
yeah.
one with you. And this one
Oh,
is
yeah.
I'm going to mention someone and number from Squid Game, and you got to tell me your initial thoughts to these players.
Okay. Oh no. I gotta be careful what I say.
I mean, you want to be the villain, coach? So let's be the villain.
No. No, I don't. I just wanted to win $5 million. When there's no money on the line, I'm gonna be nice.
Oh, okay, fair. Well, we're gonna play it anyway, so you can need to say
Okay,
what you need to say. But
for sure.
I don't think you have any. I don't think you have problems with this game. All right, first is our friend 432 Brighton.
Bryden. Um, yeah, I wanted to like him. I tried to make an effort to talk to him, but I mean, I can tell when people are not feeling me, and I could just tell he was not about me. And that's fine. Like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but he just gave very like middle school vibes where it's like, if you're not in his like cool kids crowd, he's not gonna give you the time of day. At least that's how I felt. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I know he went on another Netflix show, and I have heard negative things about him there, but I don't really know exactly what went down or anything.
Okay. What about our friend Mr. 301 Trey?
Um, yeah, he never followed me back on Instagram, so negative thoughts on him. Yeah. Um,
I'm crying.
yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I wish I'd gotten to know him better in there. I feel like I tried. But there was like a group of people who it's like you could tell they only wanted to talk to other people that they thought were getting a lot of screen time. And I felt like he was one of those people. I love
Interesting.
his mom. She followed me back on Instagram. So we're on good terms. But I don't know about Trey. We need to have a conversation about that.
Hey, Instagram will make or break a friendship now.
Oh,
You don't
absolutely.
follow somebody back. That's saying basically, I don't care what you doing. I don't care about you.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Literally, like I follow back people from Squid Game that I never met, but I'm like, we can be friends now. Like, we have something in common. It's cool. But that's just me.
Hey, no, I agree with you, man. If somebody especially if somebody unfollows you, oh,
Oh, it's over. Yeah.
it's over. Like I'll
Hmm.
call you if you're my friend. I will call you and be like, "What's popping?" But
Yeah.
if it's whatever, then it's whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
I follow people and I'll give them like 3 days to follow me back, and then if it
Hmm.
ain't done by then I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I feel that.
Unless you like a famous athlete that I admire or somebody that I just look to, like I just enjoy like watching your stuff,
Yeah.
then cool. But if it's not that, then you got
Yeah.
to go.
Yep.
Okay. What about what about our champion Mai?
Okay. So she also didn't follow me back. um, it's hurtful because like I feel like I did know her, and she followed a lot of other people back. I'm like, okay, but I still follow her because she's the winner, and I want to see what she's up to. I even like messaged her a few times, like, "How's it going?" And she'll like respond and not follow me back. I'm like, okay, whatever, Maya.
I
You
will say
go be rich.
she's older,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some
yeah.
older generation they're not up to tune on like
That's
who's
fair.
following and who's not.
That's
But
fair.
I will be seeing her soon, and when I do,
Okay.
I will grab her phone and make sure she follows you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I love her. I have no negative things to say about her at all. I think she's great. I'm just sad she never followed me back.
Okay,
Am I
man.
that like unmemorable that out of the 30 people we lived with for a few days, you don't know me?
She's like, who's that?
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Well, to be fair, she was like that in the game too. I think she like introduced herself to me like 4 or 5 times. So I think I just didn't make an impression on her. So she probably doesn't know who I am.
I'm crying. Oh
Yeah.
Lord. Well,
Oh well.
I'll make sure to remind her when I
Yeah.
see her.
But I love her.
Uh,
She's sweet.
oh yeah. Shout out mine, man. Shout out
Hmm.
mine. What
Hmm.
about our friend 278 Ashley?
I love Ashley. I have nothing but great things to say about Ashley. We were homies in there. I think we first started being friends like day one. Because 404 is the Atlanta area code, I think, and she's from Atlanta, and so she was like, "Oh, like 404," and so like we became friends pretty quickly. We like slept near each other for a few days, and it made me so sad to see like the reaction she got online when she was playing Glass Bridge. I have heard things from other people since then, and it sounds like she didn't do anything wrong. And honestly, like if I were in her shoes, I would have done much worse. I'd be like, no, I'm not going. Like I would have been a much bigger jerk about it. Like, so the fact that she got like painted as a villain is kind of crazy to me. I think they did that because Mai won, and Mai didn't like her, and so they needed to provide a villain for Mai's hero arc. I think that's it. It's all manufactured, and she's such a nice person. Like, she's just incredible. So I'm sad that people don't like her.
Yeah, she's great. Shout out Ashley in the building, the cut.
Yeah.
What about our friend, Mr. Kyle Christensen?
Oh, I love Kyle. Kyle and I are boys. Um, we've seen each other, I think just once. In Miami, we hung out, but we keep up with each other. He's one of the people that I'll like respond to his stories and stuff. Like, we're boys, got nothing but love for him. Him, me, and Mikey were the guys. So, um, I miss them.
What about our friend, Miss, I believe, 388 Jackie?
Oh, Jackie, I love Jackie. Jackie's so sweet. Um, we connected on the show. I didn't know until honestly it was probably like around Jack in the Box or something. I didn't realize that she was deaf. But we had a really cool conversation about it, and I loved that. And we had a really great relationship on the show. Um, and after Glass Bridge, like I got a call from her and Mikey and Marina, and it was very sweet to see them and Rachel. So love her. We've kept in touch a little bit since the show, but like she's gotten so famous since the show, which if anyone deserves it, it's her. She's incredible. Like she's doing great things for the deaf community, and like I'm very proud of her. And I don't really care that she doesn't get back to me as much because like she's got busy things going on. We both live in Texas, so I should see her at some point. But yeah, I love Jackie. She's incredible.
Yeah, no, she's popping. I mean, her videos are always entertaining, and
Hmm.
I definitely think that she's and has a niche that not many people do
Absolutely.
and whatnot, and it's really
Yeah,
cool.
it is so
I,
cool.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
What about our squid? With a couple, we'll do a couple more. What about our Squid Gang leader, Mr. TJ Stooks?
Oh, I love TJ. Yeah, TJ's so nice. He's such a good, friendly guy. And like I saw a lot of people talking about like, oh, he's like being fake, like for the show or whatever. Like that's actually just how he is in real life. Like he like wants to be a leader. He wants to care for people, and he does. And like I don't know, he's been very kind to all of us fellow players. He's always supportive and always he'll like talk to anyone. Like I love that guy, and he just seems like a great dad and a great role model.
Facts, facts, facts. And then lastly, what about our runner-up, Mr. 451 Phil?
Oh, I love Phil too. Phil's great. Phil and I became homies too in the show. Um, like I was friends with his whole like Breakfast Club group of people. Um, but we got along really well. We talked a little bit after the show, before I knew he won, and then before I knew he got second, and then after that, such a great guy. He came to Dallas like a week ago to play a show, and it was like the one weekend I was out of town. I was so mad because I really wanted to see him, but I love him. He's like honestly one of the sweetest, nicest people ever. I will never like the one memory that I have of him that sticks out is after Battleship. Like he was so distraught because we just got wrecked like in Battleship. We literally got wrecked and like barely any of us survived. And he was just so sad that like all of these really kind people we were with got like just murdered. And like he just has a lot of empathy for people, which I remember very well.
Yeah, shout out, Mr. TJ, man. Shout out TJ. Good dude right there. That's a good brother.
That was Phil.
Oh, Phil. Oh gosh, I thought you were talking about TJ still. No, I meant Phil. Sorry. Phil, shout out Phil in New Jersey. I'm gonna see him again very soon as well.
Nice, yeah.
Um, in about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You can probably guess what that's for. Um, where I'm gonna see him. Well, excellent, excellent. And then I guess I was about to say something, but I gotta chill. I'm asking too. I'm acting. Your podcast is a little different than some other folks.
What do you mean?
I play the game with everyone, but
Okay.
I enjoy you getting more in depth. Some people are kind of just like one word answers, and I
Oh,
appreciate you more in
do you
depth.
have anything else you want to hear about? Now I'm feeling I can spill. I don't care. I'll
Okay,
be
I'll
open.
give you more.
Okay. I
What
want to say
else?
some mean things.
Oh, you want to say some mean things?
Yeah. No, just kidding.
Well, I mean, I could say some numbers. There's some people that,
Okay.
but
Hit me.
okay, I'll go like half easy on you. First, I'll
Okay.
say our friend 288. How about our friend 288?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Yep. Is it you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
And I'm just playing. Now you don't have to remember my number. My number's not
I don't
remember.
know anyone's numbers. Well, yeah, you're great. Nothing bad to say about you. You have made an effort to keep up with me, and I am so bad at responding. It'll literally be like a month later, I'll be like, oh my gosh, like so sorry I didn't see your text. I mean, that's happened a lot. So I'm sorry. I need to be better about that. But I'm glad I saw this message today.
Yeah, we talk. We talk. It's fine. It's fine.
Yep.
You ain't on my hit list no more.
Okay. I understand if I was for a while.
Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. You know.
That's fair. It's valid. It's valid.
It's like a friendly hit list though. Like I'm not actually
Yes.
like mad. I'm just like, when I see you, it's on and popping.
Oh yeah, we will we'll get into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about our you had a little I won't say debacle. You had a little tension on the show with some other players. How about
Yeah.
our friend Jada?
Oh, I love Jada. Do you think I had
Not her,
do you think I
not
had beef with
thinking
her?
of somebody else. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
It's a girl?
It was no, it wasn't it was I thought it was a girl. It was a group of people that kicked you guys out of your spots. That was the half corner that y'all didn't y'all corner like break up into
Oh yeah.
halves or something like that.
Yes. Yes. We had a little civil war.
I'm remembering. I'm trying to remember who the other half was. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I remember now. Our friend Rob.
Yeah, it was Rob, Melissa, Dylan, and Jada. They were one half.
I was
And
right.
then
I was right.
yeah, me, Mikey, Kyle, and Aurora were the other half. And Marina.
How are you with the other five of the opposite corner?
Oh, we're all great. We've mended fences a long time ago. Um so I have no beef with anyone from the corner.
Okay, well, cool. I didn't know the corner got back together, so I didn't know the band was back.
Yeah, the band's back together. Melissa's engaged, so we're happy for her.
I'm engaged yesterday. Shout out Melissa and
Uh-huh.
Jasmine.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
okay, and I'll do one more. How about our friend? I forget his name, but our friend that answered the phone.
Oh, whose name?
Whose
I think that's his
name?
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like that guy at all. I'm not afraid to say that. He gets money for being a horrible person. Like that's his whole shtick. Like, and I hate that. Like, there's so many other ways. Like, literally just go be productive. Like, do something, help people. Like, don't make people feel embarrassed or bad for clicks. Like, that's just dumb to me. Like, he does these pranks, but like they're not harmless pranks. They're like actually like there was one. He was in an aquarium. He like took a stingray or something out of the aquarium and like dropped on the floor, and then some worker like slipped on the water and hit his head on the ground. I'm like, that's like actually horrible. Like,
Jesus. Yeah.
literally zero redeeming qualities. Hope I never see him again.
Yeah. No, I didn't know he did. I mean, I knew he did stupid stuff, but that's crazy. Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's a terror. He's a menace.
Yeah. Don't wish that brother well.
No.
Well, cool, cool. Well, that was. I'll end the game on that note.
Okay, on the negative.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, Ned. You are a bright knight in shining armor. And
Thank
is
you.
before we get out of here, is there anything, any last words you want to say to the peoples? Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
I don't think so. It's been fun. I haven't. Okay, one thing I will add. I still have not talked to Keys to this day.
Interesting. Why is that?
Yeah. Why is that?
Yeah. Why?
Well, I don't know. I still think it's on him to reach out to me and he never has. And kind of thankful. I don't think I want to talk to him. Um, he just proved what kind of person he is in the game. And
Well, it sounds like you were wanting him to reach out to you.
at some point, I think I was because at that point I was like, oh yeah, like we can still reconcile and stuff. But I think it's just like solidified for me, like the fact that it's been a year and you like know the hurt that you've caused on a deeper level than just the game. Like that just shows you're so.
Mm.
I don't know. Feel bad for his family.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't know the hurt that he caused you.
um, I think it's hard not to know when you make someone cry and then like jeer in their face and walk away. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think you just have to know that you're a sucky person to be able to do that, not feel anything about it.
Yeah, not true, especially if y'all were cool before too. So
Yeah,
that's very surprising. I mean,
really.
it's very alarming. I guess you could say. I won't say surprising, alarming.
I agree. It's alarming. It's a huge red flag.
Yeah, no, you definitely. I guess it's a good thing that he didn't reach out because then he might have even gaslighted you even more in that
Dude,
sense.
probably. Yeah.
Crazy. Well, Ned, it was great to catch up. It was great to see your face and to get, catch up with how the year has been and whatnot. And
Yep.
oh, well, I forgot to ask the main question I always ask before we get out of here. Duh. I can't believe I
Okay.
usually ask this question first. How has your year been? Like, what have you been up to since the show?
Yeah. Good question. Um, Man, not much. Like life has just kind of gone back to normal. Like I've just been working, hanging out with friends. Went on a cruise. That's about it. Like skiing, all the normal things.
Well, you've been living. That sounds good. You've been kicking
Just
it.
been living. Yeah. I haven't tried to make anything off my Squid Game time. I'm not trying to be an influencer or anything. I'm just trying to live my life. So
I love
wish
it,
I
man.
had $5 million, but that's okay.
I love it. No, I love it. I'm all for living. I be living my life too, I mean, I do a little bit more obviously online content stuff, but
For
it's
sure.
all stuff that I enjoy and all stuff that
Absolutely.
intertangles with like what I'm doing. So
For
I
sure.
figured if I'm doing
For
something,
sure.
I might as well do it. But that's excellent. We all got to live our lives. That's his message to y'all. Live your life and stop
Live your life.
worrying about
You only
everything
got one
else.
life. In the end, are you gonna care about how much money you have? How hard you work to get money? I don't think so.
Hey, this man preaching right now, y'all. It's Sunday morning. Come on, give me some claps for that now.
Church.
This
Yep.
this man, he didn't go to church this morning, but he preaching right now. He's
Yep.
getting his word. I'm
Yep.
calling you Pastor Ned,
Yeah.
the
That's a name.
other, the other alter ego.
I got three.
Exactly. This man's ready for the game. Maybe that should be your survivor stitch.
Mm-hmm. Maybe so. It'll be fun.
Well, Ned, thank you so much again for joining. And for the rest of the peoples, I thank y'all again for tuning in. Till next time, peace, blessings, deuces, and have a great rest of your day.